Hello, my name is Teacher Sarah, and we are traveling around the world today. And today we are going to Italy.
Hi.
Ciao.
Hi, I have my experts with me here. Please meet the experts who are...
My name is Luca. I live in Rome. I'm the lucky father of this lovely girl. I'm 46 years old, and I'm also the one of the oldest friends of Sarah, and for sure the worst student.
No, that's not true.
So don't blame Sarah for my mistakes, but blame just me.
Excellent. And hi, can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, hi everybody, I'm Flavia. I'm almost 15 years old and I've been the first student of Teacher Sarah. So hi, and I'm honored to be here.
A very good student.
Let's travel through Italy.
Let's travel through Italy. So let's learn about Italy's rich history and culture, delicious cuisine, architecture, and so much more. Let's start with history. I need some help, guys, because my Italian history is not great. So let's start off with, when was Rome founded, Flavia?
Rome was founded the 21st of April, 753 BC.
So it's celebrated its 2775th birthday. Oh, it will celebrate. So you will have a big party.
Indeed.
Wow. And Italy wasn't always one country though, was it? How many states were there back in the 1800s?
Before this date, this time, we were 7 little states. We all spoke the same language, but we had a different organization and norms.
So here we can see this in this picture on the top left. You can see the different states.
That's it.
Only 7. And when did Italy become one country?
Italy became one country on the 17th of March, 1861.
1861, and this is the name for this is the unification of Italy. What's the name in Italian for the unification?
L'Unità d'Italia.
L'Unità. And was it always a republic, or
no,
was it a monarchy at some time?
No, because the unification was led by the monarchy of Savoia Royal House. And after in 1945, people was called to choose between monarchy and the republic. And since this time, we are a republic, la Repubblica Italiana.
And when did Italy become a republic?
Italy became a republic on the 2nd of June 1946, when republic won just for the 53% of votes.
Wow.
Very slightly.
Very, very, very slightly. Yeah. And you have a very popular event that's held, and on the 2nd of June, what will happen to mark this?
We celebrate, well, all people don't go to work, so is an holiday, is a big holiday, and school and the worker are hanging around the city and celebrate the Republic with parties, music, and so on.
Sounds fantastic. So it's a big party to celebrate every 2nd of June. Let's move on to politics and geography. Can you talk me through these pictures, or the top 2 pictures? Who are these two guys?
Okay, 2 guys. The gray-haired guys is our president, Sergio Mattarella. Is a young 80 years old judge, former judge. And just in the left, we have Mario Draghi. It's not that it doesn't look so old, but is 74 years old.
Ah, he's
well.
74 years old. So the both of them are quite old, really.
Yes, that's it.
How many presidents and prime ministers have there been in Italy since the birth of the republic?
Well, we are a young republic, but we had since today 12 president of republic.
Okay, so 12 presidents.
And the number of prime minister is something quite hard to remember, because we change one each year.
Wow.
So we have, I think, 70, 65, 67 or something similar.
Wow,
66.
that's incredible. That's a lot of prime ministers. So like you said, almost one every year. 67 prime ministers in Italy. Wow. And then, over to you, Flavia. So we have a clue, a big clue, but can you explain, how do people talk about Italy? What is the shape?
The shape of Italy, as you can see, is upwards. We have the heel and the shoes itself, and also a triangle ball in the end.
Yes.
Yeah, looks like a soccer player.
Yeah, it's like a soccer player. It's kicking the ball, and this is quite significant, really, because Italy is a land of football. It's renowned for being very good at football. Here we have some facts. So it's 1,800 kilometers in length. And where does the lower part of Italy reach, Luca?
Well, it's Sicily. It's an island in the south of Italy, and as you can see in the picture, the lower part of Sicily, it's lower than the northern Africa.
Yes, which is here. This you
yes,
can just about see
Tunisia.
northern Africa here.
Yeah.
And that's Tunisia. And so it goes as far down or lower than the
Yes.
top part of Tunisia. So it reaches North Africa. And then the northern part of Italy, how far does this go?
We reach Austria, and in fact, people who lives close to the northern border speak German. Speaks German.
So they speak German. And what other languages are spoken in Italy?
Yeah, there is also other population who speaks French, and also Slovenian in the eastern border. Yeah.
So it's very diverse.
Yes.
So I know there are 2 microstates within Italy, but what are they called? Can you tell me about that, please?
Yes, there is in the north, the Republic of San Marino, and in Rome, the Vatican City, which is also the smallest state in the world.
Wow, so it's the smallest state, the smallest country in the whole entire world. And we can see here it measures just 0.2 square miles. Incredible. But this is really important. And this is my favorite part. I have my coffee, my espresso already.
Well,
let's talk.
Can I pour a little bit
yes,
of coffee,
please.
Sarah?
If you could, that would be great. Thank you. A little bit more. Thank you. Yeah, this is great. So let's talk about foods, because Italian food is so famous. Everyone loves Italian food. And when I think about typical Italian food, I think about pizza, I think about pasta. Luca, can you tell me about Italian food, what you like to make, what you like to eat, what is traditional in Rome?
Well, as we have seen before, Italy is a very, very particular countries, because its lengths start from the northern Europe and arrive until in Africa. But pasta and pizza are the most common foods in Italy, and you can find it in the north of the Italy and in the south. Actually my favorite food is pizza, also because I love to do my own pizza at home. So I prepare the dough, and then I put the most my favorite topping on it, and it depends on the season, on what the season offer. So,
Wow,
for example,
you have seasonal pizzas.
Yes, seasonal pizza. Yes, seasonal pizza.
And what's your favorite? What's your favorite toppings for a pizza?
My favorite topping is quite simple, and I can do it all along the year. Is with tuna and onions.
Ah, tuna and onions. But do you have
Yes.
pineapple with that, Luca?
Please,
Italians don't like pineapple on
Back.
pizza. This is a terrible thing to say.
We don't joke. We don't
joke about pizza.
with pineapple on pizza. And please, our friends, don't do it. Don't do it at home.
Don't do it at home. I promise I won't. But yeah, they do exist in England. Sorry. And what is your favorite foods? And what do you like to eat, Fiamma? Your favorite Italian food? What's your typical breakfast or lunch or dinner?
My favorite Italian food is pasta, obviously. And as much as we are serious about pineapple on pizzas, you shouldn't cut spaghetti in any ways.
She's
This
my
is
daughter.
true.
She's
This
my
is
daughter.
true. You
And
never cut
and
spaghetti.
I'm her proud father. Yes. Well done, daughter.
I'm so pleased
well
we're having this conversation. So you never use a knife and fork. How do you eat spaghetti?
You just eat it with the fork and you do like
And
this.
you twist it.
That's
And you
all.
twist it.
Yes.
How about a spoon? No. Some people
No.
use a spoon.
Well,
I don't.
it's better
than the
you.
knife.
Yes, it's better use a spoon at the first time, but never cut spaghetti, please.
Never cut spaghetti. So you've learned this in this lesson today. Never put pineapple on pizza. Never, ever cut spaghetti. Excellent. Oh, here we go. We have a fun fact. Flavia, do you want to read the fun fact for us?
Fun fact, did you know Italians consume a massive 23 kilograms of pasta per year?
And that's just your
I didn't know
household.
it.
Did you not?
No, I didn't.
There you go.
I think we are a little bit higher.
Do you think?
Yes, there is someone who eating smaller quantities of pasta.
But maybe you eat more pasta and you bring this up to a higher figure.
I have to
so
talk
proud.
with my neighbor.
Okay, you can check that out. Excellent.
I'm gonna.
Let's find out and let me know. Okay, so we're going to move on to history and to architecture, which is obviously, I mean, there's so many to talk about. I don't know where to start. What's your favorite building? Where's your favorite place to visit? I mean, you're in Rome, aren't you? So
well, we live in Rome, and Rome is world known because of the Colosseum. So where
which is here.
Yes, where for example the many movies are turned in the Colosseum, and many amphitheaters around the world are built on the style following the style of the Colosseum. So the Colosseum is something that also nowadays that we are used to looking at some huge building. It's something that is stunning. Yeah.
It is absolutely stunning. It's incredible. And Flavia, sorry, can you tell me about your favorite building in Italy? Is it also the Colosseum?
Yeah, well, since last year, I've seen the Colosseum basically every day. So,
because you live so close.
No, because I go to school really close.
Just in front of.
Yes, but well, this year I go to school nearer to the Trevi's fountain rather than the Colosseum. So
Ah,
I saw it
Hey,
often.
you're quite lucky girl.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
are, you are. These are the most amazing, famous, beautiful monuments in the whole of the world. And this is a picture here of the Trevi Fountain, which is pretty amazing. Let's read some facts. Do you want to take me through this, Luca?
The Colosseum in Rome is one of the most visited monuments in the world. It was built in 79 before Christ, and every year is visited by more than I think 6 million people.
Wow, so it's one of the top tourist attractions in Italy.
It's like
It must
all
be.
the Switzerland come and visit the Colosseum.
All in one go. And can you tell me about Luca? Because I've
Yeah.
never visited. I've heard, and a lot of people speak about Luca. Here we have in this
Luca is
picture.
talking about Luca. Well, there is a sea of different. In Italy, Italy has had a great development during the Middle Age. So every city was strong and was high developed. Lucca, for example, is completely walled because there is a 5-kilometer wall who protected the city.
So this goes around, the wall goes all around the city as protection to...
Totally, yeah, yes.
Okay.
Nowadays it is not used, but the wall are still there, and there is many gates always open, and but that help the city to preserve her beauty and its architecture inside Lucca, and that's the. Well, you are is a kind of big garden, because also if you go with small children, there is any risk that people go away or
everyone stays in the city walls.
Yes,
so you don't have to worry about children escaping or running off.
That's it. And all the people drive a bicycle, so move inside the city by bicycle. And it's amazing because there is 100 churches inside the city. So if you want just to discover a little bit of culture, architecture, painter, and so on, you have every church is like a museum. So you have 100 museum for free to visit and to take advantage.
Yeah, so there's plenty of opportunity to explore the
and it's just and it's just 20 kilometers away from far away from Pisa. That's is another world-known city.
It is. This is Pisa, and well, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Do you want to tell us about this? Do you want to read this, Flavia, about the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is in this picture?
Sure. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is known for its nearly 4-degree lean, the result of unstable foundations. The height of the tower is 55.86 meters on the low side and 56.67 meters on the high side. How many steps are there?
Well, I'm happy you asked me that question, because I can tell you that there are.
I think around 300, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I wrote it on my hand as 294, give or take. So, yeah, there's a lot of steps. I've never climbed these steps. Have you ever been to Pisa? Have you ever been to the Leaning Tower of Pisa before?
I'm ashamed, but I've never been. But I'm gonna go early.
Okay, so you are going to go, because I can't believe you've never been here, and I have. Okay.
Too much beauty to see in few kilometers.
Oh, this is true. You're in Rome, so that's fine. I'll let you off. Oh, and here we go. So this is where you walk by on your way to school every day, Flavia, the Trevi Fountain. Can you tell me about the Trevi Fountain, please?
Sure. The Trevi Fountain in Rome is one of the most famous fountains in the world, An estimated 3,000 euros are thrown into the fountain each day. How should you throw a coin into the fountain?
Okay, so can you tell me there's a special way, you don't just
Sure.
throw it like this.
First of all, you have to think about a wish you want to make it happen.
Okay.
So you give your back to the fountain and you throw the coins backward with your eyes closed, and usually take a photo.
And you get someone to take a photo of you throwing it like this. Here we have a picture.
Yes.
Have you done this? You must have.
Yeah,
done this.
several times.
Excellent. Wow, what an experience. And 3,000 euros thrown into this. Okay. Let's move on to Venice.
Well, it's the case. If I can, all this money are used for charity purpose. Yeah.
So they collect all the money and it goes back to charity, which is great. So all of this money that tourists throw in from all over the world go to help people.
Yes.
So let's move on. We can't not mention Venice because it's the floating city. You must have visited Venice.
Yes, I've been two times.
You've been 2 times. And let's talk about Venice. So it's made up of 118 islands.
Yes.
So lots of islands. Do you know any of the islands? Can you talk about the islands? I know there's one that makes glass. They make glass.
Murano is called Murano. The glass of the Murano Island is well known for the product of artisanal glasses. So
that they sell a lot of glass items. So when you see anything from Murano, it's from this island. And there's also Burano. Is that correct?
Yes, Burano is the island with all the building painted in brilliant colors.
I think I remember. I have visited, and I am going to Venice next week. So I will make sure that I visit both of those islands and buy some glass.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk
Venice
about
is
this?
famous. Venice is famous for its bridges and canals. There are 417 bridges and 177 canals. And drum rolling, there are no cars.
No cars.
Yes.
And what do they have instead? Well, they don't use cars.
Well,
how do they travel?
They move by gondola, yes.
Gondola and water taxis.
Yeah, water taxis, or I will say the coach. The coach is called Vaporetto.
The Vaporetto. Yes, I remember now. So no cars. Oh, and bridges. There are some famous bridges, aren't there? What are the names of the famous bridges?
Rialto Bridge.
Rialto Bridge.
Yes.
This is a very famous one.
I think we can show it in just on the right of the gondoliere. Gondoliere is the guy.
This is the guy. This is the gondoliere.
Yes.
And is it this one here?
Yes, Ponte di Rialto.
This is the Rialto Bridge. And we have, this is Carnival.
Yes.
And how many gondolas are there?
Wow.
There are 350 gondolas in Venice and 400 gondolieri in total.
So we have lots of people driving them, but we don't have as many gondolas.
No, and each gondola should be driven by its own owner.
So they own their gondola.
Yes, and it's tailor-made because it's made in a report to the size and the weight of the gondoliere.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought they were all the same, but it all depends on the weight of the person that owns the boat, that owns the gondola. Fantastic. That's a great fact. In Venice, a lot of the streets are very narrow, but what I found really amazing is that, can you pronounce this?
Scaletta Varisco.
And this measures
53 centimeter in width.
Yeah, so you mustn't eat too much pizza
No.
or pasta, or 23 kilograms of pasta, and you can't fit through the Scaletta Varisco. So, oh, this is sad. So Venice, obviously, so the city of water, the floating city. Can you talk about the problems that Venice is experiencing?
Yeah. So because of the climate change, mainly, the water are rising each year, and this affects Venice and Denmark, I believe, which both are really near to the sea. So each year, Venice is sinking at a rate of 1 or 2 millimeters, and often there is the sea who covers the city.
Eye water.
So it floods. Does it flood? It starts to flood.
Yeah, it floods. And people need to travel, to walk with boots, and usually put platforms to walk on the water.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it gets that bad that you have to walk on a type of platform to do your regular
activities.
Yeah, regular activities every week. We can't not mention the Venice Carnivale. Here we go. I brought my my mask with me. That is from Venice. It started back in the 12th century. Can you tell me, before we watch this video, what happens during Carnival? I mean, it happens all over Italy, not just in Venice. The Venetian Carnival is particularly famous, though. Can you tell me about it, please?
Well, it's particular because the whole city, that is not something open to the world, but there are a lot of islands, is all in all the people in Venice celebrate the carnival, and so is you live like in a fairy tale, because there is no faces, there is only mask hanging around the city, and it's something very, very touchy, and you have to live once in your life.
Have you been to this carnival? Have you experienced it?
No,
Venice?
no. I'm between those people who have to go once in their life.
You've got plenty of time. You've got plenty of time. And here is what this is an example. This is Venice Carnival in action. Wow, some beautiful costumes there, really amazing. And people must take a lot of time to dress up for this occasion.
Well, are not costume that you can find on eBay or Amazon.
Or the high street, yeah.
Yes, for easily. It's something very, very particular.
Yeah, they're particular, very particular. We also have a picture here of how busy. I know it gets very, very busy.
Yes.
And you can see people celebrating on the water too. So this is quite an experience. Oh, let's move on to football, because I think we can go over to you, Luca, because the most popular sport.
Yes, we call the football was was born in England, and that's why it's called football. But in Italy we call calcio. Calcio means it's more like kick. We kick the ball. Yeah, it's called calcio.
And like the boot of
yes,
Italy, it's kicking the ball as well.
Yes,
so it truly is the land of football. And the Italian national football team is considered to be one of the best in the world. And what is the team name?
We are the Azzurri, so we support the Azzurri. Yes.
Azzurri. And why is it called the Azzurri?
Azzurri is a tribute to the Savoia monarchy, actually to the color of the veil or of the Mother Mary, adored by Savoia and by all Italians in the
so
time.
There's a real history to this. It's not just a chosen color.
No.
It's literally there is a reason
and
why
also,
they use this and not the national flag colors.
No, that's it. Yeah.
And also we must mention Gli Azzurri means the blues. It translates into the blues. Okay, I have a bit of a sensitive question here, but we can't continue this conversation without me. Okay, well, Flavia, actually, you can ask the question if you want.
Who won?
Who won at European Championship last year? Say it.
Say it.
Can't say it. I can't say it.
Well, the cup came to Rome.
Yeah, the cup truly went to Rome. It didn't come home. So yeah, England lost the Euros and Italy won. And it was in England too. So even more devastating. But yeah, let's move on.
and
no, actually, you also have been second in the Eurovision, while Ukraine won.
Oh yes,
they arrived first.
They were. Well done with Stefania. They were first, and again we were second. United Kingdom came second, but yeah, well done, Ukraine.
Silver.
Well done, Italy, for your win in the Euros. Moving on. How many times has Italy won the World Cup in total?
We won 4 times the World Cup, and that's why we have 4 star on our jersey.
So one for each year. Do you remember the years?
Yes, we are 34, 38, 82, and 2006.
Let me check. Yep, 34, 38, 82, and 2006. Let's talk about cars. What's your favorite sports car? What's your favorite car?
Well, it's not actually my favorite, but it's a dream.
And a dream car, supercar.
Wow, that's why I call a dream car or supercar is Ferrari, of course.
Obviously.
And then Maserati and Lamborghini are the most iconic car in supercar in the world.
And they're very expensive too.
Do you see many of these driving around in Rome?
Yes, in the center of Rome, there are usually one of
the soccer player.
The soccer players, the football players.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are driving these.
Yeah, they're always parked somewhere.
And
but yes, we love to dream about cars, but daily we drive a Fiat 500.
Yeah, so you've got from one extreme to another extreme.
Yeah.
Italy doesn't just produce sports cars, and Fiat is one of its best known brands, probably, isn't it? So we've got you can see the difference between the Fiat in 1960 and to the more updated version today. I prefer the older version, to be honest.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
And it's not just about cars, and we don't do this in England, but Vespas are huge, aren't they, in Italy? Here is a picture. So we've got a picture here of a Vespa. Do you use the Vespa to travel around Rome, or have you ever tried traveling around on a Vespa? Do your friends?
I've never drove a Vespa because basically I can't drive. But
how old do you have to be to drive a Vespa?
You have to be 14 if you want to actually drive a Vespa or a little car. We call it macchinetta, but you gotta study and have the driver license, and I don't have it, so I can't drive a Vespa. But I think you can drive a Vespa since you're 14 years old, probably, because it's not like a real motorbike who goes fast. It goes pretty slow, but not so much. Anyways, there are Vespas sharing in Rome. So if you're a tourist or you just like to drive Vespa once in your life, you can come to Rome and you can find them. You can share with others.
You can share the Vespa, so you can have a proper
rent a Vespa.
Yeah, you could rent a Vespa to have a true experience, the Dolce Vita, also known as the sweet life in English.
Yes, but use the helmet if you can.
Do people use helmets?
Yes.
People use helmets. Good,
yeah,
good. We have actress Audrey Hepburn over here who rode on the oldest Vespa. This is the oldest Vespa in the famous 1953 film A Roman Holiday.
Yeah.
So how much can everyone remember from this tour of Italy today?
Wow.
We have lots of pictures. What's the name? What's the name of all of these? So we'll give you some time to have a look at these and see how many of these pictures you can name. Maybe you can put a comment in the comments section. You can let us know what all of these pictures and who are in these pictures too.
Oh, yes.
So thank you very much for watching today.
Thank you, Sarah, for the opportunity to lead your student in around Italy. Thank you for the opportunity, and love to Ukrainian students. And another time, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you so much, and thank you to you for being on here and talking about Italy and all the information that you've given us and you've spoken about Rome and all the architecture. It's been really interesting today
anytime, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye, Sarah. A presto.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.